So welcome everybody. This is the Tactical Carnage Diamond Master Weekly Tournament on April Fool's Day. I'm Steven Berger, aka Porky. You can follow me on Twitter at Steven Berger. You can also like me on Facebook at PorkySC. I'm the streaming manager here for Tactical Carnage. We're a multi-gaming community. You can find out more about us at tacticalcarnage.com. And I am joined here this week with a new addition to our casting team.
Hi, I'm Vodka St. Pora, Ricky Setzer. You can also check out my stream at twitch.tv/St. Pora. Appreciate you letting me join here.
Yep, we are glad to have you. How has your week been?
Not too bad, actually, surprisingly. But yeah, it's a good time for StarCraft as always.
Yeah, I've had a long couple weeks, and it's just gonna get longer until school's over. But I guess that's what you get for going to college.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 tests on Friday. I have an 8-page paper due in a month. I still have to do my computer science programs every week. And the usual homework, and then another paper due at the beginning of May.
And you still have time to do all the Tactical Carnage community streaming.
Pretty much.
Dedication right there, folks. Dedication.
That's what it requires. Oh yeah, so in the light of April Fool's Day, as we wait for the brackets to get, I don't know if anyone has ever seen this, but there's now Google Maps 8-bit. So we're gonna play their little. It's pretty funny actually. Just in the light of April Fools, as we wait for the bracket. We might have enough time to play this. Let's hope we do, because it was really funny.
Google provides services of a wide range of devices, from desktop computers to mobile devices, including tablets.
I don't know if anyone's seen it, but what they basically did was they took Google Maps and made it 8-bit, and they act like it's supposed to be like for a Nintendo system. It was actually really funny, I have to admit.
Wow, I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'll have to check that out.
You can actually go to Maps, like the Google Maps website, and you click on the Quest button at the top of the right, and you can actually use it. It's pretty funny. It reminds me of like playing like Pokemon on like the Game Boy.
Or like one of the original Grand Theft Autos, where you had the above view, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And then in like the commercial for it, they go like, if there's any bugs, just blow on the cartridge and it'll work.
Wow. That's pretty awesome though.
It was pretty fun. That was pretty much like the best Google, like the best like April Fool's joke that I found today. Oh, looks like the bracket.
Game of Thrones come on tonight too, so let's hope that's not an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, seriously.
That would suck.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't watch it until tomorrow because I don't have HBO at school.
User left your channel.
Oh,
so it looks like our first games here. We have the brackets here, so let's try and find somebody for game number 1 here. Who's playing in game number 1? Looks like we have the first brackets are going to be OG Kelly versus Fru. Then Disco Winter versus Fina O Spiffy, then iTechno versus PDX Danger. So we are gonna actually just go into Spiffy's game.
Okay.
Since Cut Your Ribbon has a bye, so we'll wait for him to respond, and we should get an invite to their game, unless they already started. Hopefully they did not. No. Actually, let's see. So the first map's going to be on MLG Shakuris Plateau. Let's see if I can just make the game then to make this go by a little bit quicker here, because we want to get to some games. We don't like just sitting around here.
Let's play some games.
Oh, that always reminds me of the, what's his name? Athene? You ever seen him?
I don't think so.
Well, he's big around, he's big known around like Pokemon, or not Pokemon, wow.
Oh wow.
World of Warcraft, that was like totally
Close.
different, yeah, pretty close.
Generally the same idea.
Yeah, pretty much. But, what was I gonna say? Now he's known for like, was it League of Legends, but he's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I haven't heard of him, to be honest with you.
Disco. Can't find.
I see Cut Your Ribbon. Where's his opponent at? Is he in the chat?
Well, he got a bye for the second. He has a bye.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
But I can't find. It looks like Spiffy's not accepting the invite. So let's see. Who's the next one? iTechno.
Interesting name choice.
iTechno's not in the chat either. Nobody's in the chat. Oh wait, they're all different. I'm drunk. He already started his game. So it looks like we're just waiting on Spiffy pretty much.
Oh, that sucks. Is there any? Can we say in chat like, has anybody not started their game yet?
Okay, actually it looks like Spiffy's here. Now if we can find his opponent.
Curse Plateau. And if I'm not mistaken, the first round, or the first matchups, yeah, first round is best of 1, and then the rest are best of 3, correct?
What was that?
The first round is best of 1, and then the other 3 rounds are best of 3, correct?
Yes.
So let everyone know that.
Looks like, no, wait, there he is. Why is he in a game? So it looks like Spiffy's opponent is already in the game. Is he just gonna not show up? See, like I hate having to like commentate on like trying to invite people.
Yeah, everyone should definitely be more ready than this, because we are scrambling to find opponents right now.
Okay, so it looks like Disco Winter is in a game. He said he's in a game 1 second, so I guess we'll wait for him. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I don't think there's any other. I think everything else pretty much got started, did it? Yeah.
So Secret's not competing, is that what I heard?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. He couldn't uncheck himself.
That's what I'm saying. You think we should find someone to replace him, or is he just gonna like suck it up and play regardless?
What time does the Game of Thrones premiere? Probably 10 or 9 or 8.
It's
8, 9,
9 p.m. Eastern, I'm pretty sure. Not sure about other time zones, but...
Well, it usually just goes by Eastern, I think.
Yeah, so it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, probably 9 o'clock. I have to watch it tomorrow, though. So, hopefully nobody spoils it for me between now and then.
Hopefully Spiffy's opponent won't make me late to it either, so we'll see. See how long he takes. Hopefully he's a very aggressive player. Yeah, surprising response from Playhim. I'm not sure if I like their whole system on the site just yet, but a lot of people at least signed up.
Yeah, definitely more than Zeke. So it's I mean it's a lot more popular than Zeke.
Zeke just seems a little bit more like customizable, you know what I mean? More like in your hands.
I guess.
But I guess sometimes that could be bad as well, so I guess it just depends.
I think we might move on. We're just gonna go to Zenith's game.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, Secret is being substituted by MIC Curie.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alright, so we should get an invite from Zenith, and hopefully we can finally start.
Yeah. Lots of waiting.
I'm trying to think what else. What else was April Fool's? I think that 8-bit Google thing was the only thing I saw for April Fool's Day, really.
Yeah, shockingly, I haven't seen a lot. So
yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I liked when I liked what was it? It was like a couple years ago. Do you use like Xfire?
Yeah.
I don't know how long have you been using it for, like ever, or
I used it back when I played like Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, so quite a few years, yeah.
Cause like I don't remember when it was, but cause I've been using Xfire ever since like God knows when. But like one April Fool's Day they had it. It was what was it? They changed like all the game names to like troll games. Like what was it, like World of Warcraft they changed to say like Hello Kitty, and I had no idea it was April Fool's. I was just like, why does it say, I was like in what, like 6th grade? I was like, why does it say I play Hello Kitty? I don't play Hello Kitty. I was like so angry until I realized, oh, it's April Fool's Day. That's pretty funny.
I would have just logged out so no one saw.
Oh wow, Ghostly changing his see, like the one thing I hate about you players, you just troll us casters by just keep more or less the streamer. You just like keep on changing your colors and like what race you are.
You don't know when to start. Yellow and orange, Zerg and Terran. Let's see how long that lasts.
Finally! Okay guys, here we go. Game number 1 is going to be Zenith versus Ghostly, aka Zorak. This is his other account. So here he goes into the land of make-believe, into StarCraft. Anticipation screen is up. MLG Antigua Shipyard. It should curse, although this might be round 2. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. MLG Antigua Shipyard, we have Zenith spawning as the yellow Zerg at about the 8 o'clock position, and then spawning as the orange Terran, we have Ghostly, aka Zorak, at about the 3 o'clock position. So we have a Terran versus Zerg. This can last anywhere from like 10 minutes to a really long game. Usually favors the longer game.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite matchup, personally. This game could go. There's so many different builds, so many different styles you can go, and I feel like this is the best matchup when it comes to being able to play to your full potential.
Yeah. Okay, so this game actually is a best of 3. this is one of the round 2 games just because they had a bye and everyone else was already in a game or was waiting, so we just jumped into this one. But this will be a best of 3. This is a round 2 matchup, so both of these did have a bye for their round 1 game. But yeah, so usually what we'll see from the Terran happen is we'll have him go into like, he'll get like the medevacs and marines, and then he'll kind of go into like his siege tanks, which kind of counteract the Zerg's banelings, and then we'll see like the Mutalisks come out of the Zerg, then Thors come out of the Terran if it goes to that sort of lane.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too shocked to see Reactor Hellion on this too, to try to stop the Zerg from getting out of his natural expansion, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we do also usually see that. That's usually the early on game, and then depending on if he goes for that early blue flame, really depends if he's going to really push the harassment or not. But we do have Zenith taking his natural expansion now.
Interesting spot for the for Zenith's drone scout there. If you didn't have health bars on, he'd actually be completely hidden off your screen. Pretty smart play there, actually.
Yep, we do have the wall off there for Ghostly just getting finished.
15 hatch from Zenith.
Yep, there goes down the spawning pool as well for Zenith.
17 pool, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see if he gets that Baneling nest a little bit earlier on, depending if he's going to go for like an early Baneling bust to try and get the wall offs down. But it looks
I see his drone sitting on the tower too. That was smart for that heavy of an econ build like that. Just to keep an eye on things, make sure he's not getting hit too early.
Yep, and it looks like there we go. Ghostly going to be going for an early expansion there. So probably not going to be going for a Hellion harassment here, as also because we don't see like the factory going down yet. That natural expansion there for Zenith just about finished there. And there goes the spawning pool as well.
With that drone scout, he actually didn't see that expansion of the Terran, so I'm not sure if he knows what's going on there or not.
Yeah, so I mean, right now he's probably feeling like he's pretty ahead economically, which he is going to be for a little bit. But then once the Terran gets, he's going to be able to get back up with extra mule count and whatnot. But we have a bunker there going down at the natural ramp there.
Scout Overlord about to come in, just make sure he's safe, 100%. Good positioning on that.
Got some spines going down at the natural, not that bad of an idea since Zenith really does not know that there is no factory yet. Oh wait, actually there is going to be a factory and he did move out that barracks there. So probably make room for a tech lab or a reactor. Nothing's happening with that yet. Oh wait, there we go, it is a reactor.
It is Reactor Hellion opening, okay, interesting.
Yep,
Getting
so
a second orbital command already.
Yep, so that spine crawler at Zenith's main is gonna come in handy there. You might want to put down another 2 or another 1 more at the least.
Yeah, I'd like to see it move down a little bit, and Evo Chamber maybe blocking the ramp a little bit, just in case of any Banshee plays well. But I guess it just goes on personal preference.
Yeah, Ghostly a little mad there, being that he lost that SCV there in the middle. If you guys saw that. Huge loss there for Ghostly. Don't know if he's going to be able to come back from that, but we'll have to see. April Fools, he can come back from that. It is just 1 SCV.
And Ghostly is so good, so we'll see. 4 Queen play, okay. Very TLO status from Zenith.
Got a micro hatch going down there for Zenith, as well as his first and second gas popping right there, so we'll be able to get speed sometime soon once he starts mining off of those gas. Going off
good saturation.
Actually has 2 factories down now. Only one of them has the reactor though. So we do have some Hellions coming out. They are headed towards the middle of the map here. Although Zenith does see them coming from that one Zergling that just died, so he does know about this. Speed has just been started. So what's key with these Hellions against the Zerg is the Zerg wants to get a good surround with his Zerglings there to try and take him out, and it looks like Zenith is going to be pushing forward here with 6 Zerglings. There are only 2 Hellions, but we'll see what happens. There is no speed yet.
Yeah, without speed, I don't really think that was a wise decision. He should have sat back on that.
Yeah, they all pretty much got roasted there.
Especially with 2 queens and a spine set up how they are, I think he would have been completely safe waiting on that speed.
Yep, so he did lose some Zerglings on that speed. He's about halfway done now. Stim has just been started for Ghostly as well. But here he goes with the Hellions. You do have some Spine Crawlers moving down, but they are not nested in there. There are 2 queens here trying to combat some of the damage here. Looks like Zenith is going to take down one of those Hellions.
As long as he can keep those Hellions away, his creep spread is going to be insane, though, which is a really, really good thing for a mid-late game. So we'll see how he holds these Hellions off. Speed's almost done here.
Yeah, we also have a layer being morphed in for Zenith, but Ghostly has a huge amount of Hellions on the map right now. He's actually pushing forward with this Hellion push by a lot. He's not researching Blue Flame though, but I don't think he really needs it. He's going to be able to do some huge damage here. Those Queens though, able to get that one, and he's going to be able to get down another Hellion.
Yeah, he's going to fry a lot of drones here.
Yep. As those drones try and combat back to the main there are 3 Queens there blocking the ramp there, but one of them is going to die. They are actually doing a decent number of damage to these Hellions, but there is still a lot of Hellions there, and there are more on their way coming.
I think he's going to try to, oh no, he's going to back off at this point. Zenith not seeing that coming early was a big deal. He took a lot of damage from that.
Yep, Stim is about 3/4 of the way done there for Ghost. We also have level 1 Carapace about 3/4 of the way done, and a Roachhorn about 3/4 of the way done for Zenith as well. We still have a bunch more Hellions coming in from Ghostly though.
And as soon as the Roachhorn is scouted, you can see that the factories are, there we go, factories are being switched, so no more Hellions after the ones that are just being pumped out, so smart move by Ghostly.
Oh, did he cancel Stim? When it was 3/4 of the way, he just started Stim again.
Oh no, that was probably not the best choice.
Oh, Ghostly. That sucks.
Ghostly's starting his 3rd command center though. He probably feels pretty safe either way.
Yeah, I mean he did do huge damage with those Hellions. As you said, there's a 3rd command center being started. He does have some medevacs out now, and he is starting to push out Marines. There is a Baneling nest also being started, but there's still more Hellions being pushed into this natural. Actually, a huge amount. How many are there? There are
12.
12, yeah. Wow. Just
now down to 10.
Drones.
The roaches are doing a lot of damage though. Down to 7. That was a perfect tech switch there, going into roaches to get rid of that.
Yep, we also have Siege being started as well, and some Siege tanks coming out to try and combat those Banelings. But I mean, Zenith doing a pretty good job with what he took a lot of hits with those Hellions. I mean, he lost a huge amount of drones, but he was still able to kind of defend against them with pretty much just his Queens, and then the Roaches coming out shortly after.
With those roaches on the field, he needs to move. There we go. He needs to transfer some more back to his expansion. He's got a lot of drones bouncing around his main, losing a lot of mining time.
Yeah, if we look at the units tab, we got 56 SCVs with 2 mules to 43 drones. So
Ghostly with a drop coming across the middle here. See where he's gonna. It looks like he's going into the main, the back of the main, which looks pretty unguarded right now. Not sure if Zenith sees that or not.
Yeah, he does have 2 Overlords here, so we will be able to pick them up right about now. But yeah, the 2 dropships, there's nothing really here to defend against it. Those 2 Overlords are going to die. Hopefully he's, oh nope, he's going to get combated by these Roaches. Those Roaches are definitely going to be able to force them out of there. Although he was able to escape with about 1.2 dropships there, so it's not that bad. Stim finally finished after Ghostly accidentally canceled that. We do have a Spire being started now for Zenith as well.
3rd command center going over to the 3rd spot. Zenith is going to see it with a Ling, but still, the Terran's on 3 bases, Zerg's still on 2. He's going to be in trouble here.
Yep, it's always trouble for the Zerg when you're 1 base ahead. That's always a key thing that you want to be. Looks like we have another dropship going to be going placed down into the 3rd of Zenith, but Zenith doesn't have a 3rd, so those medevacs are probably just going to keep on going their way. Oh, nope, they're
oh no, he's going to drop anyway. There's a lot of units right there. If he just... Oh, Zenith sees it. How many will he kill? 1, 2, 3, 4... He might not... Ghostly might lose all of it. Yeah, didn't pick anything up. Okay.
Yeah, we do have a 3rd being placed down now for Zenith. We have about... Combat Shield's about halfway done there for Ghostly. Spire's about 3/4 of the way done now for Zenith, as well as 10 Banelings about to pop.
Ghostly has a good siege tank set up here. The front of his natural, but if Zenith hits the rocks on the third, he might be able to get in there and do some damage, but I'm not sure if he even sees... He hasn't scouted there in quite some time, so...
Yeah. We got some more Hellions going into the main there, but they're going to get demolished by this force. Actually, 3 of them are going to be able to get away. Combat shields are just about finished there for Ghostly as well.
Zenith has a pretty good sized army sitting there.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to slowly inch forward with his siege tanks, just getting... I mean, that's the key thing that you want. Actually, look, there's a changeling in that army of Marines there, actually.
Oh, that's not good.
So
Zenith sees everything.
Yeah, he does. So Zenith knows about this entire army. And it looks like Zenith is going to be pushing forward here.
I still wouldn't be surprised if he went ahead and attacked the rocks at the third. I still think that would be a safer choice. The siege tank setup is just nice and spread out, and I don't think he'd be able to break it with what he has right now. Unless he go perfect micro.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he goes into those destructible rocks, there is that one siege tank there that has... Actually, most of them have vision. Actually, only 2 of them have vision over to those destructible rocks. So he still would get detected there.
Ghostly putting a supply depot there. Very smart move.
Yep, looks like we have concussive shells being started and marauders coming out for Ghostly. Looks like Ghostly is going to be pushing forward here. It's 186 food to 144. Zenith about to morph in 4 Mutalisk, but Ghostly is pushing forward here, and we'll see if he can do any damage.
Ghostly has a big army here. See if Zenith sees it coming, backs up. Let's see what he makes here to counter. It looks like a lot of mutas coming out.
Yep, we got 10 coming out right about now. They'll be finished right when this army starts to attack here, but will Zenith be able to hold it off in time? Siege tanks are not in siege mode. Those Banelings do a huge amount of damage to those Marines, but those siege tanks created a wall. And it looks like Ghostly's going to be able to defend against this, but none of his tanks are in siege mode, but still, even though he does have the army counts, he will be able to win against that. Although there are 10 mutas that out here somewhere, so those might be able to clean up this entire rest of the force. Nope, but those Marines do huge amounts of damage. They do have stamina. And it looks like Zenith
a
is
little
angry.
BM there. Ghostly has just, his force setup right here is it's perfect with the siege tanks.
Yep, so it looks like Ghostly is going to be taking game number 1 here. This is a best of 3 because this is the round 2. There are round 1 games still going on, but this was the game that was open, so we decided to cast it. Why not? But this is a round 2 game, so it is a best of 3. So Zenith does have time to come back and try and win it. Once again, if you're just joining us, this is the Tactical Carnage Weekly. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Diamond to Master every week. I'm Steven Berger, aka Porky. You can follow me on Twitter at Steven Berger. You can also like me on Facebook at PorkySC. I also do my own personal streaming sometimes when I find the time to do it, and that's at twitch.tv/PorkySC as well. And I'm the streaming manager here for Tactical Carnage. We're a multi-gaming community. You can find out more about us at tacticalcarnage.com. And I am joined here with a new addition to our casting crew. If you want to give yourself away there.
I am Ricky Setzer, aka Saint Pora, aka Vodka Saint Pora. My personal stream, where I just stream 1v1 ladder, is twitch.tv/Saint Pora. I also have a Twitter at twitter.com/Saint Pora. I'm just glad to be here. It's fun casting with you guys.
And actually, Hours in Twitch chat there complaining about my hair. As always, Hours, I know you don't like my hair, but see, I would have had a haircut if I went home for spring break, which I didn't because I had an internship interview and some stuff to get done. Because I hate going. I will never get a hair. I hate going to the haircut. The only reason I'll go, the only place I'll go to get my haircut by myself is at the Great Clips by where I live, because in their computer system they have like what your previous haircut was, because I really don't care. And like they always ask, first of all, you like get to the haircut place and then you like sit down there and then they're like, okay, it's gonna be like 20 minutes, so you wait there for 20 minutes, and then the people who made online reservations, then they come in before you so they get to cut you, and then next thing you know you're sitting there for like an hour, and then someone doesn't show, so they miss their appointment, so another person gets put up, and then So then everyone gets put up in the reservation, and then they come back an hour later, and then you get it's a mess. I hate the hair. I don't even know if anyone could actually understand my logic there, but it
I
all
don't know. My
boils
hair's a
down.
lot longer, so
It all boils yeah. It all boils down to the fact that I have longer hair because I hate going to the haircut place, and my mom's not here to make me go to the haircut place. So after that little spiel I had there, how about you go ahead and introduce who we have here?
Okay, game number 2 is on Daybreak. Insane split by Zenith, by the way. In the top right position, Zenith as the yellow Zerg. And the winner of the last game in the bottom left position, Ghostly as the orange Terran.
Yep, so basically what we saw from last game, if nobody was able to see what it was, Ghostly definitely, I mean, he did a great Hellion harassment early on, which put him far ahead. He was able, during that harassment, he was able to get his third, and then just from there, he economically just was ahead. He had the bigger army, and he just powered over Zenith. That pretty much what won him the game. We'll see if he decides to go that route again. I mean, it worked for him, so why not? But we'll see if Zenith decides to tweak his play a little bit, maybe get a little bit more defense, just in case those Hellions do come back to haunt him.
Yeah, he went very eco heavy early in the last game. I wonder if that Hellion harassment's going to make him play a little bit safer this game. But I don't know. The third for the Terran and the third for the Zerg are both attackable from two different sides. So I'm not sure if Ghostly's going to be as tempted to take that third that early. So I guess we'll just see what he decides to do.
Yep. You have the normal wall off there going down for Ghostly. Nothing too surprising there. Looks like Zenith is going to be getting ready to take his 15 hatch, and there it goes.
Scout Overlord. Of course, this is a 1v1 map, so they know exactly where each other are starting positions.
Yep.
Ghostly actually starting a supply depot and then using that to scout. That way he's got the wall off, but he's not exactly going to finish it until just now. Pretty smart move, just for any early play, early Zergling scouts, or drone scouts, or anything like that.
Yep, and there goes down the spawning pool now for Zenith, so it's going to finish up probably about the same time as that natural expansion does, and we're going to have that SCV go in and it's going to see everything.
Looks like Zenith is doing just about the same build as he did last time.
Yeah, well, I mean, against Terran, this is usually what the Zerg is going to start off on, so we're not going to really see anything too different until a little bit further on, but it's all a matter of if he's going to be getting that early defensive up there. But it looks like Ghostly going to be going the same type of thing he did before. He's going to get that early expansion, which is not necessarily a bad idea against a Zerg opponent there. He's also going to get a quick 2 gas there.
I wouldn't be too surprised if we see Zenith get that speed a little quicker, but it looks like he might just go ahead and do the same thing, play a little bit safer.
Yeah, I mean, I think not having that speed was one of the contributors to him not being able to deal with those Hellions as quickly as he would have liked to. I mean, he was still able to handle it because he had all those queens, but a little bit more on the speed on those Zerglings so he could get like a surround would have been a little bit better for him.
Yeah, and another big thing, like as Zerg, you want to sit back and wait for the right moment to hit, and sending those 6 lings out without speed was a big loss for Zenith in the last game.
Yeah. So still no factory for Ghostly. He's just pumping out Marines here. Gonna fill up that bunker there. Looks like his
another 4 queens.
Yep. Up, and there goes the factory down now for Ghostly. There goes the reactor on the barracks as well. So what's going to happen here is once that reactor finishes and the factory finishes, he's going to switch the factory with the barracks there so he can pump out Hellions. There goes the orbital command center being researched. Zenith is going to spot those Marines up there on the ramp. So
Overlord Scout perfectly positioned.
Yeah, Zenith doing a great job of keeping those Overlords, trying to get the map control, that way he can see everything. He has his Zelnaga tower there as well.
Macro hatch going down, 4 queens out, 2 for spreading creep and any Hellion play. Should be a spine crawler here soon as well, but the macro hatch, good position. I like where it's positioned
Yeah, Ghostly also getting his third now, almost about halfway done there, so going for a quick third, and we have that macro hatch, as you just said, being about halfway done there as well. And we have the first two Hellions pushing out.
Just now taking his 2 gas, just same as last game, so we'll see how long it takes him to get the speed this time, and see if he runs those Lings into the Hellions again and see what happens.
Yeah, there are two Hellions here. They're probably going to be moving up to that Zelnaga tower there. You're going to see that one Zergling now.
So Zenith at least sees these coming. I wonder if Ghosty's going to pump out as many Hellions as he did last game, because at one point I think he had like 11 or 12 of them out.
Yeah. He definitely focused all on the Hellions, which, I mean, he didn't get Blue Flame, which is a little bit of a disappointment since he had so many Hellions. But we'll see if he changes that. He just started Stim. Hopefully he does not early cancel that right when it's almost done.
Already has the 3rd command center down. Probably just for the orbital at first, but let's see. Yep, and Zenith did see that.
Yep, he does.
Zenith is taking his 3rd and 4th gas.
Yep, we also have speed being started now, and Stim is about halfway done there. But these Hellions are going to be here for quite some time before speed's finished there. We do also have a layer being started there in the main, as well as 2 Evo chambers going down. And here comes the Hellions.
Speed being late again. This might be dangerous. He's got 2 spines this time in a bit of a shorter spot to defend with, so this might be okay for Zenith here.
Yeah, although it looks like those Hellions, yeah, I mean, especially since those Hellions are not pushing forward yet. We do have Siege being started as well. So yeah, I mean, Ghostly definitely not making as many Hellions as he did before. I mean, he already took the factories off the reactor, has a tech vibe on it so he can research the siege mode. So he's just going to keep with these 4 Hellions here, but they're going to be able to do some huge damage. Everything's off the creep, able to roast a couple of Zerglings. Their speed is about 3/4 of the way done now, though.
Yeah, if he can hold off for that speed, he should be fine, especially against only 4 Hellions like that. Should probably back that Queen up a little bit.
Actually, that Queen's mauling this. I don't think anything's attacking the Queen. He's able to get one. Is he going to be able to get the second? Yep, and Zenith is actually going to be able to clear that off.
Oh, clean that up.
Stim just
Ghostly
finished.
getting away with a creep tumor, but that's about it.
Yep, Steam and Siege mode just finished. We have level 1 attack and defense being researched for Ghostly as well. We have a Spire. That's about halfway done there for Zenith.
12 more Zerglings coming out.
Yep, so he's definitely focusing on the Zerglings. We should be seeing a Baneling that's pop sometime soon. Yep, actually there it goes right there as I say that.
The 3rd drops at about the same time.
Yep.
With that Overlord placement above, or in between the 3rd and natural rather, of Ghostly, he can actually see any other Hellions or anything coming off that ramp. I think that's why he felt so safe. He didn't see any more coming out like he did in the previous game.
Yeah.
Big push by Zenith here. Not sure where he's going. We might try to cancel that 3rd.
Yep, we also have, actually, yeah, Ghostly was actually going to expand there, but he should be not doing that. I would think we also have a combat shields about halfway done. Actually, they're just going to go right past each other.
It's going to catch that tank on Siege, though. Big pickup there. Oh, and Ghostly sees it. He's backing up with his army. If you would have Banglings here, this would be a dangerous push for Ghostly.
Yeah, I mean he has a huge amount of Zerglings, and maybe he should have waited a little bit to get those Banelings out just to deal with all those Marines. But there's a huge number of Zerglings here still, and he's able to clean off pretty much this entire natural.
The 3rd of Ghostly is still dropped. It still got to the position that needed to be in sat. So I mean, Zenith not exactly denying that 3rd. So really just denying mining time and getting a tanker and a couple Marines off guard.
Yep, he's remassing his army though. I think 26 Zerglings just popped before. We got some Mutalisks on their way as well. And he's also morphing those into Banelings, or they're already morphed.
Yeah, Zenith moving in with some Lings here to attack that 3rd now that it has dropped. A lot of mules there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pick those off.
Yeah, and those mules, I mean, they're going to be some huge kills there for Zenith, because I mean, he already damaged the natural, and then killing off those mules, which were probably placed just to speed up the mining time. That way, Ghostly can get back ahead economically. So, And looks like those banelings, or they're gonna get. Oh, none of them are gonna bust on the Marines there. That was
big pickup for Ghostly there.
Yeah, I mean he still has a couple that ran away, but those banelings just busted like right before the army. But we do have a bunch more banelings morphing here, and it looks like Ghostly might be trying to push through the back here through the third.
Zenith should have enough to deal with this, but I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of wings, just a lot of banglings here. See what happens. Good spread, good spread.
Looks like, okay, there he goes. You're just going to roll in a couple of those banelings, and he's going to pick that off very
easily. Oh, nice pickup. Nice pickup to get away with it. The Muta actually attacking the wrong one, buying Ghostly a lot of time there.
Yep, at least he'll be able to get that 1 minute back down, though. The other one had too much health there. So it looks like we have some more Mutalisks being popped out for Zenith there.
I'm surprised we don't see a changeling from that Overseer behind the base there.
Yeah, he did make that changeling earlier on, before.
Oh, I must have missed it.
No, I meant in the earlier game. In the last
Oh,
game.
yeah. And he's seen everything Ghostly had.
Yeah.
That's why I'm surprised he hasn't done it in this game, because he had such a good tell on what was going on. Attacking the third Zenith.
There is that siege
See what he
tank
can
that was able
do.
to roast a bunch of those Zerglings before it came, but it is obviously going to die there, and that base is just going to lift up there. But at what cost? Zenith was able to clear off that entire third, pretty much all these siege tanks uncaught, unsieged, I mean, and they're just all going to die. But there were Marines there to try to save the army at least.
Ghostly had actually a good play there. He pulled the Marines back past the tanks so the Banglings would hit the tanks instead of the Marines, and he split them all up. It was actually really good by Ghostly there.
We actually have a fourth base going down for Zenith. There was actually a little bit of a Mutalisk attack there, and the main was able to get a bunch of SCVs there.
And as a result, Ghostly dropping a lot of missile turrets in the back just to be safe.
Yep. Looks like we have
lots of medevacs.
Infestation pit going down. I can't talk.
Bangling speed always an essential. Level 2 flyer armor. Very these mutas are going to be very upgraded and can be very hard to deal with if he lets them get out of hand.
Yep, and he's going to be attacking that third. He should be able to get down that third. Nope, he's just gonna back off. Looks like we have level 2, sorry, defense and attack there for Ghostly, as well as another factory going down.
Ghostly pushing for the third.
Yep. But there are a bunch of Banelings and Zerglings there, and those Banelings are going to eat up that entire army.
Ghostly with no tanks. I bet he's really regretting that decision right now.
Yeah, that was definitely a bad idea on his part to go in there with that only siege tank. Yeah, those Banelings just able to clear up that entire army, and those Mutalisks are going to clear up those medevacs.
That attack lets us know that Ghostly does not know about the fourth base of Zenith, or he would have definitely hit that first.
Yeah, he does not see that fourth base there. But yeah, Zenith definitely ahead now. It's 102 food to 165. It's 54 SCVs with 2 mules to 83 drones. So Zenith is definitely in the lead here. Just keeps on morphing Banelings, and I mean, as long as you can get a decent number of Banelings and get a good like spread on the army, that way like if the enemy army splits, you just like follow them with your Banelings and bust on all of them, then you're pretty good. I mean, those Banelings can be a huge game changer.
And the supply count for Zenith, he's in a great position right now. He pretty much, with these lings and those mutas, he controls this map right now. So he's playing the game that he wants to play, which we did not see in the last game.
Yep, he's also morphing that main into a hive now. So we might be seeing a greater spire there with some brood lords. Maybe we do have a fourth being placed down there for Ghostly, but a bunch of lings being placed in there. Good idea from Zenith. I don't know if he knew about the missile turrets they were expected, but going in there with his lings instead of the Mutalisks right off the bat.
Mutalisks going in the main of Ghostly, they were taking a lot of damage, actually not even attacking once, just walked over 3 turrets and took a ton of damage there. I guess he was paying more attention to the lings there. That was a pretty good pickup for Ghostly.
Yeah, we got 60 lings though about to come out. What does that make his ling count at? His ling, he has 130 lings.
I'm sure with the gas that he has, a lot of those would become banglings as well.
That's true. But even, I mean, So let's say he has like the 130, maybe like half of them are banelings. That's a lot of banelings.
That is a lot of banelings.
Actually,
with that much gas, he must be either saving up for. Okay, actually, I'd rather watch the engagement here. Good spread.
Oh yeah, definitely. But those banelings still eating up those Marines there, and those Zerglings coming back from the behind there to clean up.
He's gonna clean this up.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if Zenith pretty much wins it right here.
Good block of the Marines on the ramp there. Zenith smartly waiting for the mutas to get there before he went in with the rest of the lings. That was he probably would have got ripped out by the tank if he didn't do that. It was very smart by him.
Yeah, although surprising. Oh, we have an actual Ultralisk cavern going down somewhere on the map.
Lots of upgrades. So Ghostly actually behind, but he's going to go ahead and make his 4th command center.
Yep.
Lots of mules on the 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, he really has to get himself back up economically so he can make the army that he needs to. I mean, even so, like, with that push that Zenith just did, those Marines, even though he had a few, they just do a huge amount of damage to those Mutalisks.
The only thing I would like to see Zenith do more is, with this much map control that he just had in that mid-game, he could have been spreading creep all over this map. Would have really helped.
Yeah, I think he's been focusing a lot more on the engagements rather than the creep, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because he's been winning most of the engagement, or coming out on top of the engagements, because he can just remass so much more quickly. But here he goes again, a huge more banelings, a good decent split by Ghostly there, and those siege tanks able to stay alive there.
Tanks are actually going to clean it up here. I don't know if he's going to have enough Marines for those mutas though. Yeah, the mutas are actually going to clean this up. 12 more Marines popping out, 2 more tanks, 2 more medevacs.
Oh, we actually have a 5th going down for Zenith right behind the main here. So that's going to be interesting if he decides to maybe like pop Mutalisk out of that base. Then he can just easily, I mean, there's still the missile turrets here, but...
Very interesting position, yeah.
Ultralisks being created as well, and Zenith sending more lings into that 3rd.
I'm actually really surprised those mutas from Zenith didn't actually just deny this 4th base of Ghostly. They were right there. There wasn't really a lot of things to defend it. No Marines, no tanks. I think it's a little too late now. He's got a little army built, but yeah, I'm just surprised he didn't deny that.
Well, he also has the planetary up there now as well. And here comes the Mutalisks back into the main. There is this one missile turret there and a bunch of Marines coming in to try and defend against that.
Ghostly has 9 Marines sitting in the back of his base also, just to kind of help those turrets out. Because this mutaball is getting to the critical mass point where it's going to be almost unstoppable.
Yep, and I mean, there's going to be some Ultralisks mixed in with that as well. So those are just going to eat up those Marines, leaving the Mutalisks able to do their maximum amount of damage that they can.
I like the decision to make only 2 Ultras though, because with the ramp sizes and stuff, more than 2 Ultras are just really going to get in the way of the bangling splits and that kind of thing, so that's a good choice.
Yep, and it looks like Ghostly's going to be pushing back here. He knows about this 5th from Zenith, so he's going to be able to take that down, no problem.
Oh yeah, plenty there. Zenith, it looks like he's going to go in and try to stop this. I would have waited for the sieges to untank. Sieges to untank. The tanks to unsiege, but either way, he's got enough here to clean all this up.
Oh yeah, definitely. And with those Ultralisks, they just rip through the entire army, and those Mutalisks are going to handle those medevacs. Looks like we got some more Marines with Stim over at that 5th base. There is a planetary fortress there, so that might be able to defend against this. But Zenith's just going to go straight into the natural here, right on the ramp. A huge Baneling drop on those Marines, but I think that was what also killed that Ultralisk there. But it looks like those Marines are going to be able to finish off that Ultralisk.
Yeah, Ghostly is far from out of this. Zenith has 4k gas, but he doesn't have a lot of minerals, and with Ghostly taking out that 5th, Zenith is going to be looking for a spot to grab another 5th at, and Ghostly's already got his 4th being mined by plenty of mules and everything, so still a pretty even matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty surprised at how well Ghostly's been defending against these pushes and how well he is. I mean, look at the food count, it's drastically different. But I mean, the only thing that Zenith has over Ghostly right now is the fact that he can just remass very, very quickly compared to Ghostly, which just allows Zenith to make more attacks per minute.
Yeah, and slowly but surely, Ghostly has been kind of catching up on supply because of the minerals that Zenith's been lacking.
Yep, we also have another base going down for Zenith at the front of the main there.
But he's wishing he would have just put it there in the first place after being denied.
Yeah, we do have 3 Ultralists about halfway done there, as well as a level 3 defense and attack.
Ghostly's third is going down.
Finally. Oh, no. Well, actually, those Mutalists will probably be able to finish that off.
Yeah, if he saves this, I'll be shocked.
Yeah. If it doesn't burn to death first. And it looks like that army of Ghostly is going to get cleaned up by these speedlings here.
Ghostly's still taking a different fourth. Even though he's being compromised by a lot of mutas here.
Yeah, no matter how many attacks that he's been attacked, he's been expanding while he's been attacking the entire time, pretty much. But you gotta
keeping that command center repaired. Perfect play by Ghostly there.
Yep, and it looks like Zenith's almost maxed here at 200, 200. We do have these 3 Ultralists with 3 more on the way, and it looks like Zenith's about to take another base there. And he's gonna get that 4th right when it lands.
Yeah, I say that 4th is probably gone. I don't think Ghosty's gonna be able to react in time.
Yeah.
Bringing a lot of work is to try to repair, but he's floating it off the spot where he can repair it, so he's actually hurting himself there. I don't think they would have made it in time either way.
And these Ultralists just tearing through that entire... Pretty much these 2 Ultralists defeated the entire army of Ghostly.
You gotta think these Ultralists are 3-3 right now, so this is a very dangerous spot for Ghostly right now.
Yeah, although he is able to defend against that because he had those Stim Marines with the stutter step, but these Mutalists will be able to clean that up.
I'm surprised he stepped off. He's got 2 defense on those... Oh, he's waiting for the rally there. 2 defense on the mutas, so he's actually getting a good spot against these Marines.
Yep, and there goes the Ultralisk about to take down that planetary fortress.
And there's
finally.
the GG.
Yep.
Looks like we will be going on to game 3.
Yep, so the is tied 1-1. Excuse me, this is the round 2 game, or one of the round 2 games. I think there are still some round 1 games going on. We'll see if there's any update here on the brackets. Brackets actually looks like Spiffy won his game against Disco Winter. Danger won his game against Techno. Zilver won his game against... Oh, okay, never mind. Danger moved on to round 2. Zilver is ahead 1-0 against Danger. Spiffy's still waiting for his round 2 matchup. And we're in the game with Zenith. And then it looks like Secret, who was replaced by MIC Kurik, I think, just beat Cut Your Ribbon 2-0, so he's moving on to the 3rd match there, or the 3rd round.
Now we're on to Shakura's Plateau. This is a good map for both players, actually. I think this is a pretty even map. It's hard to tell who usually... A lot of Zergs favor this one, but I see a lot of Terrans do really good on this map, so this should be a good matchup.
Yep. When are you being able to stream on Team Liquid? Our Tactical Carnage stream is on Team Liquid. Actually, my personal stream was on Team Liquid, and I changed my account name to a Tactical Carnage name, and then put the Tactical Carnage stream on Team Liquid. So we should be on Team Liquid somewhere, I think. Okay, but here we go into game number 3. Whoever wins this match will be going on to our round 3 here at the Tactical Carnage Weekly Tournament. We have Ghostly spawning as the orange Terran about the 1 o'clock position, and then we have Zenith spawning as the yellow Zerg at about the 8 o'clock position. If you're just joining us, this is the Tactical Carnage Weekly Tournament. It happens every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Steven Berger, if you don't know, aka Porky. You can follow me on Twitter at Steven Berger. You can also go onto my personal stream and follow me on there. I stream there sometimes, haven't really had the time to, but that's twitch.tv/PorkySC. And I'm the streaming manager here for Tactical Carnage. We're a multi-gaming community, and you can find out more about us at tacticalcarnage.com. And I am joined here this week with
Ricky Setzer, aka Saint Pora. You can also check me out on Twitter at Saint Pora, and also my personal stream. of 1v1 ladder at twitch.tv/Saintpora.
Yep, so basically what we saw last match, I mean, I thought Zenith did a very, very nice job of just keeping his defenses up. I mean, I think Ghostly kind of fell behind. I mean, he didn't go with that early harassment, which won him the first game, so Zenith had that extra time to build up his army.
Are these maps, I know they're MLG, are these the versions where they're automatically cross?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Oh,
Ghostly with a barracks, uh-oh.
Yeah. Reapers, maybe? That's a weird place. Oh, well, I guess it would have been close, but that still is a weirdly placed. You would expect it to be like in like one of the hidden higher grasses or something a little bit closer.
Yeah, and his rally point lets us know that he doesn't know that's automatically cross position. Same with the Overlord Scout.
No, it's the barracks is placed to the cross position.
Oh, okay. No, he changed it. Sorry, it was originally in the close by air, but
maybe he's stream cheating and he just heard that.
Oh yeah, he's totally
Hopefully
doing
not.
it. With the 15 hatch though, if he gets a good bunker placement, this could be pretty dangerous. He's already got a lot of things on the way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the key thing with Zerg going early hatch. There is this key timing in the beginning of the game that if you can get something big done like this hidden barracks or a big Hellion push, it could be detrimental to the Zerg player.
I'm not sure if Zenith sees that coming.
Yeah, I don't think he does. No, he doesn't have any overlords out at that position. But here comes the bunker is going to be placed down here, so he's going to immediately see that bunker and he's going to know what's happening.
5 STVs coming, so he's going to make this push count.
Yep. We do have the 2 Marines here already. There is 2 spine crawlers going down here as well. 3 bunkers going down. But there's no more Marines. Oh no, there are still Marines coming out. Okay. We do have speed being early research. So that's going to help Zenith a little bit, but it's this key timing where he doesn't have anything except for spine crawlers. And he doesn't even have that right now. So those spine crawlers might get taken out before they even finish. This one
that is not good.
Now, yeah. Zenith is in some deep trouble right now. Oh, that's just going to get canceled. This one might finish, but it's not going to have a chance to really do much damage here. It might kill an SCV or 2, but those Marines will kill it off. There's a Zergling here, though, killing off some of those Marines. Actually, there's 2 of them.
Oh, he drops all Marines there.
Yeah, so it looks
another
like
Marine stepping up.
Actually, Zenith, I mean, that one spine crawler was able to get off. Now he has a bunch of Zerglings. Now he has the Queen out here. I think Zenith might be able to defend against this.
That spine crawler with 7 health was going to drop to that Marine, steps back in the bunker to get repaired. A lot of Marines still on the way. He could still do some damage with this. Hitting that hatchery, so he's forcing Zenith to react as soon as possible to save the hatchery.
Yep, speed has just finished as well. I mean, the key thing here is, though, if this fails for Ghostly, he really does not have anything at his main. He's pretty much going all in with this. And if this fails, Zenith is going to be in a huge, huge position for himself.
Ghostly dropping a command center, making sure this isn't his only push.
Yeah, which isn't a bad idea, but we do have a bunker filled with units at Spine Crawler, though, able to mine away here, but that hatchery...
He might lose that hatch.
He might. Speed is finished us, but we do have some SCVs repairing that bunker, and that bunker is going to stay alive here. And that hatchery might get finished. Our team's going to get finished. We do have this upper Spine Crawler there. Might be able to
as a Zerg, if you lose your hatch, your natural hatch that early, it is hard to hang on to a game, especially against a Terran.
Yep, and there it goes.
Nice job by Ghostly there.
Definitely.
I'm sure we'll hear some BM from Zenith after this one.
Although he's not attacking the Spine Crawler, it's kind of just like a dull moment right now. I don't know what's happening.
Ghostly must be buying time, that's all I can think of.
Yeah, Ghostly's not getting attacked, he's not attacking anything, he's just letting the Spine Crawler, there he goes, taking them all out of the bunker and just killing off that Spine Crawler, and then he's probably just going to push into the main. He can pretty much do some damage here. We do have 18 Lings about to pop, and the Liar still being morphed at the main there, so Zenith trying to do what he can.
Ghostly's in a great position though, because only 2 Spines and Zerglings are up here, and a Queen, so I don't know. He might be waiting on a little bit more to push, or he might just be using these guys to harass and going into a macro game.
Yeah, I think what he's going to be doing here is he's just putting these guys up for defense. That way, Zenith just can't get out of his base. For now, anyway. So great move by Ghostly here. He did huge damage there by killing off that natural. So now he's going to be able to move off his natural there. And he's just going to be able to get up his economy and then attack. But he just keeps on getting Marines. Still no really like tech units being pushed out yet.
Zenith putting the Roach Horn down, so he's going to try to break this as fast as he can. And the Terran on 2 bases and the Zerg on 1 base, especially this early, is really going to put Zenith behind. So he needs to break that wall as quick as possible.
Yeah, we actually also have a Nidus network going down there for Zenith, as well as a factory for Ghostly.
I like that play by Zenith. It's risky if it's seen, but it's kind of expensive. But it could end this game.
Yep, he's also putting a Baneling nest there as well, and we also have a reactor going down on one of Ghostly's barracks there, so you might switch that up with the factory there.
Ghostly patrolling with a Marine in his main there, which is fun because that's exactly where the Overlord's sitting for the Nidus. So that should be I'm not sure if Ghostly's gonna catch that or not.
Yeah, he did not see that Nidus network, so he might figure some things up though.
Oh, Ghostly sees it in his main now, pulling a lot of workers.
Yep, so very
and I
nicely,
think he's gonna stop this. Yep.
Yeah. So very nicely done by Ghostly, having that game sense and being able to take down that Nidus Storm, because that would have been, that would have been a huge deal for Zenith to get that.
Definitely, that would at least even them out a little bit. But it looks like Ghostly's still on top of things and still ahead.
Yeah, he is getting stim now. It's about halfway done there, and it looks like he's going to be moving over his natural expansion there and starting a starport. There is still a bunch of Zerglings there and Roaches inside that Nidus network with nowhere to go.
Yeah, still feeding that Nidus too, so he must have a plan, or he's gonna find a spot here. It looks like the Ghostly setup with the Marines though is gonna not let him do that.
Yeah.
He's got one at every corner. Another Overseer going across the map. Oh, he's gonna put it halfway across the map, maybe for retreating. Oh, Ghostly, a little trash talk.
We do have Siege Mode being started for Ghostly, as well as centrifugal hooks there for Zenith. We do have a Nidus Storm going down in the middle of the map there, so not probably where he would have liked it, but a bunch of Zerglings. He is morphing a bunch of them into Banelings here, and he might be able to do some damage with this.
Yeah, Ghostly. Oh, well, here comes a tank. I'm not sure. Let's see if Siege Mode. Yeah, Siege Mode's not done yet, so he might actually be able to do a lot, since a lot of his army is really still in the bunkers outside of Zenith's base.
Yeah. I'll have to see here. Looks like he's going to be pushing out with those Banelings there first. They're not going to have centrifugal hooks at this point.
Siege Mode is almost done though, so he needs to hit.
Yep, he's morphing some more Banelings. Centrifugal hooks is done, as well as Siege Mode though.
That's definitely not good. If Ghostly sieges those tanks, he's gonna have a lot of trouble doing this Baneling bust.
Yep, combat shield's about halfway done there for Ghostly as well. And I mean, Ghostly just has a great wall up here. I mean, he has all these barracks, and then the 2 bunkers, and then the siege tank on the high ground.
Perfect positioning by the siege tanks too. Oh yeah, Zenith's gonna have trouble breaking this.
Yeah, he already lost like his entire army from those 2 siege tanks.
Workers repairing that barracks. Yeah, he's gonna have trouble breaking this. This might be a tough game for Zenith here.
Yeah, Ghostly definitely doing a nice job. I mean, he's already on 2 bases. Still no second base there for Zenith, and it looks like Ghostly's just gonna be pushing up here with those Marines from the bunkers.
Another Nidus Swarm dropping, but Ghostly with the Marine spread there, seeing it almost instantly.
Yep, when we have those Marines going into the main here, getting down that Overlord and forcing all those drones off of the mining field.
Oh, that Nidus Swarm actually finishes.
Yeah, there's nothing in it though, so he's fine.
He's got some workers in there. I don't know, they could do some damage, make some spines.
But it looks like Zenith might lose that main there. He doesn't really have anything besides these spine crawlers to protect it back here. But it looks like he's just mining away at those rocks at, I guess what would be like Ghostly's 5th or 4th but he's not worried about these like 4 Marines here. He should be able to get down this main, and he really is gonna be in trouble after that.
Yeah, it's slowly but surely gonna take out his tech here.
He's putting
Zenith
out
actually taking a base. Yeah, top left. Looks like this might be it. Yeah, Ghostly pushing out with a big force. Yeah, this is gonna be GG.
Yep, so Ghostly doing a nice job. He did an amazing harassment there in the beginning, and even though Zenith was able to push that back, Ghostly was able to just push forward, even though he put a lot of money into that first push, even though, I mean, the first push didn't fail, so he didn't lose that money.
Yeah, it's actually, I guess he's gonna make him kill every building, but
yeah, a little PM there,
with
like
one
we
Marine.
said. You did say
Zenith's
that.
just putting bases everywhere, basically.
Yeah. And there it is.
Oh, okay. Not even a GG. Ouch.
Yep, so Ghostly is going to be moving on to the next round here. So, we might just follow him. Let's see if there's... Oops. Refresh the brackets. So it looks like Silver beat Danger. So he's going to be moving on to round 3. Zenith is moving on to round 3. So it looks like Zenith is going to be playing MIC Curry, I believe. So or not Zenith, Ghostly, sorry. Let's see. So I think we're just going to be going into Curry's versus Ghostly's game.
Sounds good.
And I believe the first map that they play on is Metalopolis. I don't know what, actually we can go look at.
It's gonna be a ZV or TVP.
Yep, finally a Protoss player. I'm not exaggerating when I say every single tournament, every single cast that we've had for maybe like the past like 3 to 4 weeks has all been like Terran and Zerg. I don't think I've seen maybe 1 or 2 Protoss games, but that's it. So I'm looking forward to this match.
See if he's a star player. He's gonna make all the Protoss look bad because there's not that many, you know. It's gotta look good here. So this is round 3, correct?
Yes. RX Vision 65. I don't think I feel bad for Spiffy because he's been waiting like an hour for one of the games to finish, but I don't know if they're here.
Did he end up getting a buy, or did that guy end up showing up?
No, he showed up, he won, but the game that he's been waiting for hasn't been updated.
Oh, I got you.
Looks like Curry needs a few minutes though. Something came up, so we are just going to wait for that.
So whoever's playing for Secret, is that just him on the ladder, or is just that guy covering for him pretty much?
Curry, yeah, because Secret's
Gotcha.
gonna take himself out, so we have to learn the new playham. We've been using Zeke until like this week, so
Yeah, I actually like the bracket setup. I just,
yeah.
I don't know, I haven't really, this is the first time I've used Playham, so it's interesting.
Okay, so I'll just. Award Series 1. Okay, so Spiffy is going to be playing Silver in.
Is that the one we're gonna follow, or we're gonna wait for Ghostly?
No, I think we're just gonna be waiting for Ghostly because that's like another round ahead, I think. I don't think they never updated their match either, so I guess I'll do that for them. U11, U11.
Yeah, what's Ghostly's name on the bracket?
Nathan Arnott. I'm assuming.
Okay, there it goes. It just updated. Gotcha.
Yeah, I just did that because nobody updates their
Yeah, I was like, I was refreshing it. Alright, best of 3.
Yep, and we're just waiting on Curry to come back. If you're just joining us, this is the Tactical Carnage Weekly. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Steven Berger, aka Porky. Follow me on Twitter at Steven Berger. You can also like me on Facebook at PorkySC. I'm the streaming manager here for Tactical Carnage. We're a multi-gaming community. You can find out more about us at tacticalcarnage.com. And I'm joined here this week with
Ricky Setzer, aka Saint Pora. I have a lot less to say because I'm less cool. Follow me on Twitter at Saint Pora, and also check out my personal 1v1 ladder stream at twitch.tv/Saint And I don't get a lot of viewers, so hook me up, thanks. Appreciate it.
That's what we're here for.
It's all in good fun.
Begging for viewers. So I think Spiffy's in his game, so we're really just waiting on Curry's game here. Can you see if Ghostly was viewing the stream? Not really. I can click on the viewers list and it'll show me everyone who's logged into Twitch who's watching, but there's still a bunch of other people who weren't. I'm assuming Ghostly is not stream cheating because Ghostly's also Zarok, who plays for our pro team. So I'm assuming he's a decent fella, but he wouldn't do that. Drop one. I have shorts on my bed, Hours. It's not panties. I don't know what you mean by that. See, Hours, like I haven't seen Hours in like months, and then he comes back on. He always made fun of my hair, and then he like comes back on like a week ago, and then just starts ripping on me again. That's all he does. Goes away for like 5 months, and then comes back and just keeps on pushing me down while I'm already down.
We're waiting on Curry to do what now?
I don't know. He just said he needed a few minutes. Something came up. Hopefully his family's okay and it's not gonna have to leave us or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully his brother, or if he has a brother, someone didn't play like a April Fool's joke or something on like his grandma. Now his grandma's in the hospital. I don't know.
That would be terrible, but at least someone's keeping April Fools alive, because I'm disappointed. I'm honestly disappointed this year.
Yeah, but did you do anything?
Yeah. It's still early for me, alright? It's still early.
You weren't you weren't contributing, I wasn't contributing.
If Game of Thrones is an April Fool's joke, you'll see me on the news. So
I think we'd see a lot. Actually, I go to have you ever heard of Foxtrot the comics? Go to foxtrot.com. They have a very funny they do like comic strips for the newspaper every Sunday. Very funny one for Game of Thrones. You have to
I'll
watch
have to check
it.
that out.
Well, it's just like not watch it, just read it. But like, it's like a My Little Pony version. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Looks like it's Porky versus Curry. It's gonna be a good game.
Well, actually, it looked like Ghostly disconnected. So I don't know where he is now. We hate to like give you guys this much downtime, but actually, whoa, he's gonna be going on his normal account now.
Interesting.
But that is still Ghostly, guys. So. Let's see. Actually, we'll take a look at their profiles here. We got Zorak, who's a top 25 master player. He has a lot of games played. We'll leave it at that. I have not seen who Curry actually is. Let's see. He's a top 50 masters. He also has a lot of games played. I really want to see this, and making me wait, Curry, is really angering me. Because I haven't seen Protoss play except for myself, and I don't really want to see myself playing because I'm not that good. So.
Decline the lobby invite. Must not be back.
Yeah.
So what's the map setup for this best of 3?
It is starting on MLG Metalopolis, obviously, and then the rest of the maps, like the first map is the one that's determined, and then whoever loses the game gets to pick from the map pool what they want to
Oh,
play.
okay. Cool.
And the map pool is just MLG. Let me see if I can find anything else. Oh yeah, so this was, I don't know if you know who Tempo is, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is an April Fool's joke. I was like, let me see. I'm assuming it was because I was very. User doesn't exist? What? Wait, what just happened? Because he said that he was quitting. What? His page doesn't exist? Was it not an April Fool's joke?
Maybe his entire existence. Like maybe he's just quitting everything.
Where is he? No. Who's Mauricio Sanchez? That's not Tempo. Oh god. But,
I think I absolutely refuse to listen to anything until after April Fools because you just don't know what to believe, you know?
yeah, because here's what he says. I think I'm done making SC2 parodies. I've been exploring RuneScape quite a bit and believe there's more potential there. It's been real. And then he just gets off of Twitter.
I don't know. That message is a little short for me. You know, not a lot of details. That sounds a little April Foolish.
It does. Hey, he's back. I hope it better be April Fool's. I love his parody songs.
Yeah, same here. Has he had any new ones lately?
Yeah, I think there was one recently, maybe in like the last 2 weeks or something. Or that might have been Underline Entertainment, which is also really good.
Yeah, I like their songs as well.
So once both players are ready, we will finally get started into. I already forgot what match this is. This might be semifinals.
This is round 3.
Yeah, round 3, not semifinals.
Round 3, best of 3, Metalopolis.
Wait, no, this is right. Yeah, this is the best. This is the semifinals. I was confused here with the. Anyway, they're spamming, so I should probably just start.
Oh yeah, it is a semifinal as well.
Yeah, the third place match at the bottom confused me for a second.
That's where I was lost as well. I guess that's the play for third or whatever.
Yeah, but there's just not enough people for that. So here we go, MLG Metalopolis. How about you do me the honors?
All right, we have Curry, the blue Protoss, in the bottom left position, and across from him, cross positions, is Zarok, also known as Ghostly, from our previous matches. In the, I guess it would be top, mid, left, right-ish.
You know your directions.
Yeah, I'm totally not 7.
I have 2 left hands. It's okay.
He's here, you understand.
Yeah.
He's in this map, I promise.
He exists. So here we
cross
go.
positions, that's always fun.
Finally, a Protoss player. I don't know if anyone has watched our previous cast, but this is the first Protoss we've seen in like 5 weeks. So I'm pretty pumped right now as a Protoss player myself.
Is that who you got to win?
That's who I have to win. Although I have to say Zarok, he's my buddy, but have to go with the Protoss since Protoss pride.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Zarok on this one.
Hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, $400 on it.
If you don't, I'll send out my mob friends there. If I had mob friends. If I had any friends, I'd send them.
Poor soul.
So we got the gateway there for Curry going down. Nothing surprising there. We do have its probe there in Zarok's base, otherwise known as Ghostly, if anyone's confused on that. Same person.
Pretty standard openings here.
Yep, got the gateway, or the simulator going down at about 16, I think that was. Gateway's now finished there. Should be seeing a Zealot popping out of that pretty shortly. And a quick cybernetic score right afterwards. Nothing surprising.
Saving a little bit of the energy. I wonder if that's for the warp gate.
Yep, probably. There you go, sending those probes to the assimilator there. Zealot's about to come out, about halfway done there. We do have the first Marine out, going to be able to take care of that probe. And there he's going to move that barracks and get a reactor. Interesting to get the reactor instead of the tech lab so you can get those marauders out.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. It does have a second barracks going up, though.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, there goes down the Chronoing. Also Chronoing out another Zealot as well. No second gas yet, so he's definitely not going for some like early DT harassment or going to like Archon DTs because he would have already had a second gas by now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the Protoss player is going to do here.
Yeah, he's been chrono boosting out his second Zealot. He's also chrono boosting out that first Stalker there.
Yeah, he skipped the chrono on the warp gate to get another chrono on the gateway. That's interesting.
Yeah. So we do have the 2 more gateways down, so far 3 gates, and we do have concussive shells being started for our Terran player, which is not that bad of an idea, especially against Protoss when they do have a Stalker heavy army usually, and those Marauders do some huge damage to us Stalkers, especially with concussive shells.
Still no more chrono boost on the warp gate.
Yeah, no, that is very interesting. I mean, he does have a chrono open there. Still no second gas as well. We'll have to see if he decides to put down a robo or no. He is going to go for the 3-gate expand and then probably go into a robo afterwards. So there goes down that second base for Curry there. No second base yet.
Concussive shells are complete there too.
Yep, no second base yet for a Zarok. It looks like Zarok's actually going to be pushing forward here with this small force. But we do have some of a force here for Curry, and I think it's pretty close here. We do have a robo bay. A robo facility, sorry, going down right now. Work gate's just finishing now as Zarok is heading over, so that's going to be a little bit of a trouble there for Zarok. We do have Stim being started as well.
Yeah, this should be an interesting push here with concussive shells.
Second gas is down for Curry as well, and here goes down the warps. Whoa, blowing up that statue in style.
Does have a sentry out.
Yep, he should be putting like a force field down maybe in between his army to try and get those Zealots able to catch up to them. There goes down the force field. Yeah, so Zarok's little push here obviously didn't really work too well. He's getting pushed back here.
I'm surprised he's not going to go ahead and pick off those weak Zealots, since he's going to lose that Marauder regardless.
Yeah. Second base just finished for Curry there. No sign yet of the second base, although since Rock's army's pushing out towards that area and putting down that bunker, he should be getting a second base pretty shortly, and Stim is about 3/4 of the way done for him as well.
So Curry's feeling pretty safe right now. Stop the first attack. He's got an observer coming out on 2 bases, so he's probably feeling pretty good right now. Stim's almost done as well.
Yep. We should be seeing a Robo Big coming down at some point, or at least the first Immortal. Stim is about to be finished, and there comes down the 2 Forges, so he's going to be able to get double upgrades there.
Another observer coming out, actually.
Huh. He might keep one at his base, maybe, although it's still pointed at across the map, so maybe not. Just in case of like cloaked banshees. Obviously, there are not going to be any, but he doesn't know that. We do have a factory going down for Zarok now as well. That second base for Zarok just finished there.
And of course, that observer there, he pretty much sees exactly what's going on.
Yep, he does know about this base moving over there. And looks like Zarok's going to be pushing out again. We do have level 1 attack and defense being started for Curry as well.
He has Stim this time. We'll see how big of a difference that makes.
Yeah, he is also getting combat shields now. That is not going to finish up by the time he gets there. Actually, that observer is barely going to pick off some of those units. So Curry does know about this push.
Warping in a couple more zealots. Those sentries are going to be a big problem for Zarok right now.
Yeah, but as long as he can throw down some decent force fields there. Nice
just
force
like
fields.
that.
Yep.
Perfect force fields.
Yep. Catching a huge chunk of that army, although still those concussive shells do huge damage here, and it looks like Curry might be in some trouble.
Oh wow, GG'd out.
Yeah, that was actually kind of surprising, but I really don't think Curry, I mean, he was taking a huge hits from that. Those concussive cells from Marauders just do huge amounts of damage to a Protoss player, and I think when the Terran is going to be going that, the best thing a Protoss player could do is go for the Charge Lot Archon build.
Yeah, I agree. Those force fields were perfect though. That's what made me think he would have had that. He had plenty of money to warp a couple things in, but you're probably right. He probably would have ended up shredding any warp ins anyway. So it's a good game. I guess you owe me $400. Not a big deal. Just let me know when you get that to me.
Actually, I might not. You might owe me, because going off of the Play Him chat, he's forfeiting. Although that was an hour. Oh no, wait, that was from someone else, I think, because that was an hour ago. I'm getting confused with like the people who got changed over. Hopefully he's not forfeiting. I think that was from before. Yeah, that was before we started, so we should be fine. So
are we going on to a game 2?
Yeah, we should be. We just have to wait for, whoops, not Zarok. It's Curry's choice. Since Curry did lose in this previous game, it is his map deck.
Interesting to see his choice.
Looks like Zarok's calling Tal'Darim, so we'll have to wait and see. So if you're Zarok, good job. It is that map. It is gonna be Tal'Darim. He's not very happy about that.
Big distances between bases on that one.
Yep.
That's probably why it's not too happy with it. And with observers, he's going to be able to pretty much set up any defense that he'll need to, seeing any force coming. So he's going to be in a better position, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll probably see a long game in this one.
Yeah, especially with those big with the big distances, they'll probably be playing pretty safely. So once both players are ready here, looks like Curry's saying that he had Metalopolis, so. So here we go, game number 2, Zorak versus Curry. Whoever wins, if Zorak wins this map, then he will be moving on to our finals. But if Curry wins, it will force a game 3.
Which I wouldn't mind seeing.
Oh yeah, I want as many Protoss games as I can fill in right now. So here we go, MLG Tal'Darim Matar as picked by Curry since he did lose the previous map. We have Zorak spawning as the orange Terran at about the 11 o'clock position, and we have Curry spawning as the light blue Protoss at about the 1 o'clock position. So even though they have this big map, they are huddled pretty close together. So that might actually change how this game plays out. Might not be as long as we expected.
Yeah, Zorak's probably going to smile when he scouts that out, that's for sure.
Pretty much. Just so based on what we saw last game, we saw Curry go with the 3-gate expand and then into the Robo. He just wasn't able. I mean, the key timing for the Terran player to put out with if he's going to go Marauders is early on when the Stalkers aren't really that many, and his Marauders are able to do the maximum amount of damage with their concussive shells, and that's pretty much what's caught off Curry. Even though he did have some pretty good force fields, I think he should have went Charge Lot Archon, but
yeah, that stem concussive shell push was just super strong. And he had 2 barracks with Tech Lab, so you know he had plenty of Marauders to take care of those Stalkers.
yeah. So there goes down the gateway there, and there goes down also the first assimilator there for Curry. Do have the barracks down for Zorak. Not going to be doing any sort of wall off on this. I mean, it's not that important because he's against the Protons, but probably do a wall off with some bunkers later on just for some defense.
See a lot of times a couple barracks in that little crevice in between the natural and the main too as well.
Yeah. Oh, so it looks like Curry he's going to be scouting the far off position there, but he will be going over there. He will be scouting first, I think. We'll have to see if, yeah, it looks like Zorak's not scouting next to him either, so Curry is going to be a head up on that scout. He also has his cybernetics core down as well, and we see that orbital command about 3/4 of the way done there for Zorak.
Zorak getting the probe half health, but he's still going to be able to see everything here. Second Marine coming out. Looks like he's still going to get away with his probe here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a, oh, maybe not. I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised to see a pylon in the third base somewhere.
Yeah, still no proxies out just yet. So Zorak, noticing that there's nothing over here, he might be pretty happy, as he said, once he finds out where Zorak is. We do have that first Stalker about 3/4 of the way done as well, and Warp Gate has been started for Curry also. And we do have Stim for Zorak.
Yeah, I say as soon as Zorak scouts this cross position here and sees nothing, he's going to have a pretty big smile on his face.
If we had player cams, and you saw Zorak smile, it would be used on a Colgate commercial.
I'd have it on a mug. I'd be drinking out of a mug with his face on it. He'd be so happy. And there it is, the smile.
And there's the second base going down for Curry. Halfway done on the stem. We do have Marauders coming out now as well.
He's going to poke with his Stalker and Zealot. Not going to get a lot done. Let's see.
You might be able to get down that one Marine if he focus fires it down. Actually,
the Marauder's coming out. It's going to be close. He's kind of luring him back into where the Marauder's going to be able to trap him. Oh, there it is. No, you might get away here.
Come on. Come on, Stalker.
Oh, he's got 2 Stalkers. Okay, he's going to back off with that.
No. Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. So 3 Marines for nothing. That's not too bad there. That is NTS, not too shabby, if anyone's familiar.
Zorak not watching his Marauder here. Lost it to the two Stalkers there. That was pretty bad.
Yep. Stim is about 3/4 of the way done now. We almost have that second base up for Curry, as well as a robo facility has been placed down now, and his second gas. and some more
You,
gateways.
you can't actually see Zarok's smile, so he's putting supply depots around his main into a smile, so you can see how happy he actually is.
That's actually pretty ironic.
Yeah.
So we do have Curry going for pretty much the same build that he went earlier on, so we'll see if Zarok can hit him again with that key early timing with the Marauders.
Well, Zarok looks like he's going to expand this time, so it's going to be, if he does hit with it, it might be a little later, a little bit more of a macro plan B, so we'll see how it goes. He does have a lot of units here, though, already.
Yep, and we do have that probe from Curry going in for scout there, so he's going to know about that army there. And we do have concussive shells being started, which is a little bit later compared to last game, as you said, because of that early expansion. But we'll probably make some sort of push, like he's pushing right now, and then once that concussive shells is finished, he'll probably go in. We do have 2 forges going down as well.
2 sentries, the first observer just popping out, so Curry should see this and be able to react to it. Hopefully, quick enough to be able to stop this attack.
Yep, concussive shells is about 3/4 of the way done, but they are going to attack that army before that first immortal comes out, so that's going to be key for Zarok to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna concussive shells are gonna start. Boom, same time he hits, perfectly timed.
Yep, and that's
not good for Curry.
Actually, he might be able to save it by attacking Zarok from behind. Nope, that natural is going to be going down. We do have some probes attacking here. Good force field going down, trapping a couple Marines there. But some of those Zealots are not going to be able to escape there. And looks like
the Immortal does pop out.
Yep, so if Curry is able to stop this, that will be what saves him. But it looks like Zarok just pushing back a little bit. Curry is supply blocked though.
Yeah, I think Zarok's happy with that expansion denial, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now he's going to be up economically. I mean, if he wanted to play it, I mean, he could have attacked and done some more damage, but if he wanted to play safe, that was, I mean, he got that huge, a huge position just by taking down that natural. And looks like Curry actually might be pushing out here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a, oh, I mean, he sees the army with his observer. I'm not sure if he's, oh, he's going to GG before he even attacks.
So it looks like Zarok is going to be going on to our finals here. So congratulations to him, moving on there.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
Oh yeah. I think it looks like he is going to be playing Silver. And it looks like Spiffy finished in 3rd, so congratulations to him.
Yep, congrats.
We will be moving on to the finals match here. Actually, no, wait. Actually, no, there is a 3rd placement match. Okay.
Spiffy versus
Spiffy versus Curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But we'll be going into the main event because that's what we are here for.
Should be a pretty good matchup. I'm excited.
Yep. Let's just find Silver. Silver actually diamond, so he beat Spiffy, who was a master there. So he's in it to win it.
What race is he?
He is a Terran, so a T versus T finals there.
That should be interesting.
There.
Sounds like we're a little mini GSL going on.
Yeah, seriously.
Should be fun. I think TVT is probably one of the my personal favorite mirror to watch. There's so many more possibilities.
Looks like Zarok needs a little break there. But if you're just joining us, we're about to start the finals here. It is going to be Zarok versus Silver pretty shortly, and over we do have a 3rd place match going on, which is Spiffy versus Curry. But it is going to be T versus T finals starting out here pretty shortly. I'm just getting hold of both of the players. If you're just joining us, once again, this is the Tactical Carnage Weekly. Diamond to Master, we do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Steven Berger, aka Porky. You can follow me on Twitter at Steven Berger. You can also like me on Facebook at PorkySC. I'm the streaming manager here for Tactical Carnage. We're a multi-gaming community. You can find out more about us at tacticalcarnage.com. And I am joined here this week with
Ricky Setzer, aka St. Poor. You can also check me out on my personal stream at twitch.tv/St. Poor and follow me at Twitter at St. Poor. Just glad to be casting. Hope we can do it again. It's been fun.
So it looks like Zarok wants to try and play Zerg. I think that's against the rules. But Secret is AFK, I think, so.
Interesting.
Let's take a look at Silver. He hasn't responded. He is in the game, though, so I don't know what he is doing. He might be AFK, but let's look. Silver is actually not ranked at all for this season.
Interesting. What if that's a Smurf account or?
Well, in the previous season 6, he was top 8 diamond, or at least on this account. So
clearly, he's doing okay for not laddering. So.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, no. Wait, it did. Never mind. Wait.
I don't even see him in the chat.
Yeah, I added him to my. I had to add him to the friends list because he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, wait. It did. It was like a bug. Actually, he is in top 8 this season. This is season 6. So.
Yeah, I heard the ladder locks on Tuesday.
Oh, it does. There's a new season coming.
That's the rumor. Yeah.
That's the rumor. You know, April Fools.
No April Fools. You know, that's on a Tuesday. So if they fool us then, I'll be upset.
I guess we can get Silver like. I guess we'll give him like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say Zarok can play Zerg because he keeps on bugging me. But we're just waiting for Silver to respond. Hopefully he does. We'll give him some time here.
What level was Zarok's Zerg play?
I have no idea. I've never seen him play Zerg.
Interesting. Well, as a Zerg player, I'm excited to see it.
It might cost him the finals though. I don't know if it's a wise decision there. Who knows what could happen? This might be the finals. When is the max match? The finals should be starting soon. We're waiting for the other player to respond to my messages, but he's not responding. So hopefully he responds within a timely manner. Otherwise, it's going to be counted as a forfeit. Can't wait forever for him. It does show him in a game though, so I guess we have to allow him for some time. As we're waiting though, I will show you guys the 8-bit Google Maps. It's pretty awesome. So what you do is if you go to the Google Maps page, at the right there's a quest button, and then it changes it to an 8-bit look, and then like if you zoom all the way in to like back to down to like Street View. Actually, I guess this town doesn't have a street view. Let me go to a populated town. It like looks like it's just a really like really like a messed up image. It's pretty funny. It's just like a really poor image. I could go into.
I'm about to check that out as well.
Like look, this is 8-bit Google Maps Street View. You can't even tell like anything. What was a really funny Google Maps, and I can't find it anymore because I forget the link to it. But it was a place in Poland. They blurred out the person, but if you like, if on like one section of the picture, the lady she was just on like a normal sidewalk, and she was like standing up, and then if you moved over another like frame, she fell flat on her face.
Oh wow. How unfortunate for that poor lady.
I know. Okay, so we still don't have any response. I think what? Okay. He did give me a response, so Silver is alive, so we should be having a match pretty shortly. Just gonna give him a second here.
It's cool though, guys. It gives me time to remind you that in an hour and 15 minutes, Game of Thrones Season 2 starts. If it's not a big joke.
The first map is gonna be GSL Crossfire SE. Sounds like a car there. I'm guessing it's the official one. Send you all your invites here, and we're just waiting for Silver to give me the okay here so that I can invite him in. And then we will be starting the finals match here. It is still a best of 3, so. I'm interested to see Zerok Zerd, because I've never seen that before, and that might cost him the game.
I like how Zarok changed his icon too. It's it's changing around a little bit. It's dedicated.
Yeah, he's gotta look like a legit Zerd player, so gotta play. You can't just play the play the race. You gotta look the part too. So has anybody played some April Fool's jokes from chat there? Anyone? Anything good? Zerg is Masters.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Zarok's Zerg play, that's for sure.
Yeah. They didn't update their guys. Gotta update your games. Can't do this for everyone.
Guys, if you ever compete in our tournaments, be ready for invites.
Yeah.
Keep this moving.
Yeah. You guys have to do that.
I think Zarok's gonna have a really good grasp on the whole ZVT thing since he plays Terran.
Yeah, that's true. So that might help him that might help him a little bit here.
Let's hope that Silver's main is Zerg and he's planning to offer his Terran today.
So it looks like Curry is gonna be taking 3rd place here.
Really? What happened to
Spiffy's not on.
Well, congrats to him then.
So we're just waiting for Silver. He's still in the game, or can I send him an invite? He's still in the game. Guys gotta be ready. What else can we do while we wait? Let's see. Let's see, what's something something funny on YouTube. You can find something funny on YouTube. We'll play Carl. Have you seen Carl?
I indeed have.
Have you?
Pretty sure.
Llamas with hats?
Yeah, those. Yeah, let's play that.
That's pretty funny.
Carl, there is a dead human in our house.
Oh, hey! How did he get here?
Carl, what did you do?
Me? I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Carl.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Why did you kill this person, Carl?
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Carl, exactly what you were doing before I got home.
All right. Well, I was upstairs.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room.
Yes.
Reading a book.
Go on.
And well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
So I went up to him.
Yes.
And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Oh wait, you wanna know
Carl, that kills people.
Oh, wow!
You wanna know what's funny? Have you seen the dinosaur one with the eggs?
I don't think I have.
Oh, that was pretty. It's made by the same person. It's called like The Animal. Well, there's like a bunch of the series, but
Yeah, he makes a ton of those cartoons.
oh yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not has his own show or something. I don't know.
What do you want, Angelo? Making some eggs.
Don't get in here. There's a goddamn animal in the house.
There ain't no goddamn animal in the house.
Get in here. There's an animal flying around the room.
Woman, I'm making myself some eggs.
Don't get in here. There's a goddamn animal flying around the room.
Woman, there ain't no goddamn animal.
Come on.
No, what the hell was that?
That's the goddamn animal.
Jesus Christ, woman, I'm coming
He just
in.
wants to make
Get in
his
here, George.
eggs.
Getting
Just
animal
leave
butter
him
in the
alone.
ceiling.
I mean, there's a goddamn animal flying around the house.
I told you.
You said there's a goddamn animal in the house. I didn't believe you. Let me get the broom.
Oh, that animal's going crazy.
Oh, get out of here, goddamn animal. Just sweep you out of here.
That animal's not leaving. He's just staying there, flying around the room like a crazy animal.
I'm just whacking it with a broom. He's not doing anything.
Well, you gotta do something else. I can't have this goddamn animal flying around the house all the time.
Yeah, I know, woman, that we can't have a goddamn animal flying around the house. I'm not stupid. Well, look at this. I'm just hitting it with a broom, and it's not going to goddamn place.
I'm gonna get the gun, shoot at that goddamn animal.
Woman, don't get the gun, woman. Woman.
I got my gun. I'm
animal
gonna shoot
just
that
can't
goddamn
die.
animal.
Woman, you're gonna blow a goddamn hole in the roof.
Mom,
Listen, animal, this woman is a crazy woman.
take down your goddamn animal.
Woman, you're blowing a hole through the
I
roof.
want that goddamn animal out of my house.
Woman. Oh, Jesus Christ. Woman.
Mom,
Well, there you go, woman. Goddamn animal went out the window.
I got that goddamn animal out of here.
Yes, you did. You blew a couple holes in the roof.
I'll blow a hole through you.
Whatever, woman. I'm going back to my eggs. Oh, God damn it. My eggs are all burned.
He never gets to make his eggs. He never gets to eat.
So sad.
It is.
Sad story.
So we're still waiting here for Silver. I put my foot down right now.
He's got to be close to being done.
You shouldn't be in a tournament and play ladder matches at the same time. It's not a good idea. Let's see. What are some other good ones? You wanna know what I hate? I hate that stupid orange. Have you ever seen
Oh, I know
those?
what. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The annoying orange or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Guy's
those.
so annoying. All I hate is he is an annoying orange.
Like that's exactly what they were going for. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh no, have you ever heard, I remember, I haven't watched a video of it in a long time, but there was like that salad fingers. Yeah, it was so creepy.
Oh yeah, they actually made a couple of those. I heard. I only watched the first one, but yeah, it was kind of weird. Have you ever watched The Cloak?
No.
You should definitely check that one out. That one's really good. It's kind of long though, so you should just check it out later. Because I don't know how long Silver's gonna be, but that one's pretty funny.
I'll check it out later. Okay, now he's not responding at all. Is he gonna play or not?
I think it should be Zarok and Curry for the finals then. If he doesn't show up, make him take third or something, you know.
Yeah, I can't move the placements in the brackets though, but technically
Yeah,
Curry already takes third though by the brackets, I think.
Yeah.
You just you just sent me like a heart. I was just like, we can't keep waiting around. It just sends me a heart. I don't know what that means.
So you know we're streaming?
I don't know.
Interesting. Sorry for the downtime, everybody.
He's in a battle, so. Zarok says he could have 6-pooled this guy 3 times in a row by now. That is very true. So this game should be over soon, hopefully. Let's see what else we can do between now and then. Oh, the cloak, it's by the same guy. I think I watched that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny. He also does one called Mr. Happy Face, which is just creepy.
Yeah, let's see. We'll go to another. Let's see. Have you ever seen like the what's it called? That's Our Robert.
That's all Robert?
Yeah, it's made by the same guy, although it's like it's not a cartoon. And then there's like Zach, where he like just follows some random. It's a movie. They made a movie called Zach, and you have to buy it though. I haven't seen it, but I just seen like the trailer for it. But it's just like he just follows some like random average guy Zach around all day. And they just show what he does.
It's the same guy that makes like the cloak and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have to check that out. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is to buy it, but it's just like I think it's called Zach. I don't remember. I think it was a Zach. I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Open challenge from Zenith to Zarok though. There.
We'll play it. That's Our Robert.
Who's the guy with all the style? There he goes, walking by. Who's the guy with all the smiles? That's our Robert.
He's everything you could ever want in a friend. He'll cover you in a love that will just never end.
So the guy who plays Robert is the guy who actually makes the cartoons, I think.
His pals and they will say, that's our Robert. Everybody that he meets.
Yeah, his cartoons are pretty funny. I love the cloak. I watched that way back in the day.
Yeah.
That's our Robert. That's our Robert. That's our Robert's filmed in front of a live studio audience in Orlando, Florida.
My penis was in that sandwich.
That's our Robert.
I didn't get that big promotion at work today.
Oh, Oh no, really?
Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Where am I? Whose house is this?
That's a rabbit.
Well, I'm finished. I had sex with the couch.
That's a rabbit.